Okay, X6100 users, quick video here on how to change the red text on your volume and transmit displays over to white. If I can do this, you can do this. I've never edited a hex file in my life until I did this, but had no choice because it seemed like those who had already done it before me had only done it to the 1.1.3 firmware, and you can't take that UI file from that and run it in the 1.1.5 because you'll have you have a different base and a different firmware. It doesn't work that way. So you have to edit the UI file in the firmware that you're currently using. So first of all, you have to SSH into the radio in some manner. I'm using WinSCP. And of course, in your LAN settings, you've already assigned a IP address to the radio. Click Login. We're now into the X6100. You want to be in this folder here, usr/app_qt, and there's the file you want, this bad boy right here. That is the UI file. So you will right click on it and download it to your computer. Once you've got it over here in Windows, you see it over here on the left, you will now need to open that file. Okay, then your next step is you're going to have to edit that file that we just downloaded from the radio. We're going to go over to a program called Notepad++. It's a free download. And when you open that UI file in Notepad++, it's going to look like this. You need the hex editor plugin. So click on Plugins up here, go to Plugins Admin, and you'll scroll through this list and you'll see one called Hex Editor. Get that installed, and then once you've got it installed, go back up to Plugins, go to Hex Editor, View in Hex. So now here's the UI file viewed in the hex editing function. We'll go to Search, Find. We're going to go to the ANSI string and do all caps VOLUM. Leave off the E. You'll see why here in a moment. Click Find. Okay, it's found one. That's not the right one. I'll show you why here in a moment. Next. Now this is the one we want right here. Slide that out of the way, and I'll show you how you can tell this is the one. When it found this, it's showing that that's the title of something. It's the head. It's white text. FFFFFF is the code for white. It tells you the font size and whatnot, and then the next line of text, which is the red stuff. When you first find this, it's going to be a different number. It's like FF30 something another. I forget since I changed mine, but it'll be the 6-character code for a reddish orange color. Just click in there and type all F's over it, 6 F's. That's the one for the volume. Okay, scroll down a little bit further. You'll see here's the other button, the other display. Squelch, RF gain, all that stuff. It's show you right there. That's the one we're looking for. That text is already white. Right below it is the text for the actual red stuff we're looking for. Once again, that's going to say FF3 something, I believe, when you first find it. Change it to 6 F's. Okay. Save the file. Back out of it. Go back over to your WinSCP program or whatever SSH you're using. Take your newly edited file, copy it over to the radio, reboot the radio, boom, white text. Not too bad.